When we make changes to the code files, it's going to be important to be able to see what those changes are so we can decide if we want to commit those or if we want to just get rid of them. Let's see how SmartGit can help us out with this. So first we'll be looking inside the project in this folder, and notice there are no changes yet because nothing's over here on the right hand side. We'll actually be living inside of the SPA Jumpstart app and then inside a View Models folder for a lot of the things we do. So let's go over here and let's show all the files, even unchanged ones. Now we can see there's 5 files in here because I clicked this button in the upper right hand corner. All those are unchanged, but let's say I click on Sessions. Here's the before and after. There are no changes. If I right click on that file, we can reveal and explore. Let's go make a change to this file. Let's just open this up inside of Notepad or Notepad++, my favorite editor. Let's make a change down here. We've got selected session.id, and let's get rid of the parentheses right there. Something very simple. Now let's come back, and we can see inside of SmartGit, we can see that it's a different color, and it shows us the change. Now if we get rid of this button up here, uncheck that, notice we're seeing the changed file right there. It's in a modified state. If we go back to the root, it's still going to show us in this project there's one file that has a changed state. It's in this relative directory, and we can see the before and the after right down here. Now we can simply just right click that file and choose discard or Control Z, or we can choose discard from the top up on the toolbar. And then I can say, yep, these are the ones I want to discard, and we could have multiple files in this list as well. And we discard them and it just reverts back to the original state. Now I happen to like this tool for making changes and then discarding or committing changes if I want to, because it makes it really easy to do. Now let's do that again real quick. Let's go back and we'll check on all the files so we can see them again, even the unchanged ones. We'll go back into View Models. We'll reveal back into Explorer. We'll right click on it and we'll go back into Notepad. It knows that we've got something in here, and let's make a change just up at the top. We'll add a comment and we'll just put a to-do up there. And let's do the same thing to another file. We'll stick a comment up here for to do, we'll call it to do 2. Now if we come back inside of here, we can see I have 2 changed files. Now I can see only the changed files because I unchecked the button up in the upper right. That's the Control 1 if you'd like a shortcut key. And here we can see the to do is showing up there, and there's the to do 2 that we added in. And now if we wanted to, we could actually select both of these and then commit them. And we can save those changes with a commit and then push them up. We do a commit or commit and push, which will push it up to the repository in GitHub. Or we can multi-select both these again, and then we can discard them. So again, as we make changes throughout the course, I'll be discarding changes that are not relevant, and so along the way we may actually commit some changes if we really find them useful for later. Now, do you have to use SmartGit to do this? No, absolutely not. You could use whatever tool you like to manage your source control. I just find that SmartGit is really easy to do this with. Makes it easy to do commits and discards and pushes. When I want to get new code, I can do a pull as well. Pull will go get any commits that are up in the remote repository and pull them back down to my local hard drive. The key is to use whatever source control tool that you're most comfortable with, because in this course we're going to make a lot of little changes to the code, and some will revert and some will keep, but you want to make sure that you can keep up with those changes and keep your code in a good working condition.